Two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. It off from the gun.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that run play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it.
Here he goes. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the bunch formation. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And here's the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Murphy. Refuses to go down. He's in the clear. The 30. 4 set of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. As they answer title game.
Because I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. It sure made him pay for it.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
And that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Murphy. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking for more now. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
This is a well-timed pitch here by the quarterback. That poor defender didn't have a chance. He's really in a no-win situation. Either the quarterback will give him a fake and keep it and get upfield himself, or he draws that defender towards him and then pitches it out.
Going to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that man? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Pass caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He makes the grab. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
He'll take a deep shot.
big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who will get to throw that ball to. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Up play action. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Makes a quick catch. A quick spin move. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Nothing in that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with loss of yardage.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Pass midfield. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake on first down. He lets it go on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looks left and finds his target there. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He lets it go. Software trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quick throw. The catch is made. That's good for a first down near the 40.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off, and it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run.
He's in the clear. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've regained the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here comes the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Dump off caught by the running back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought.
Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Strong defense. They stop it right near the line of scrimmage. Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Looking for a receiver. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Running out of time in the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They get a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Texas! See if they can convert the point after. Quarterback gets tattooed there, but delivers a touchdown. Shows great toughness.
Chris, you know how I feel about quarterbacks that are willing to take a shot and come up with a great result like this. Kept his focus and his vision downfield. Meanwhile, he gets hit and laid out, but delivers a strike for the score.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's strong. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the 1st half.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking deep again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And the back gets the football. Finding some room at the 25. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. The Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the 2nd half.
Texas.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the 2nd half and you have the football, you want some momentum. You want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the 2nd half going. With a sack here on 3rd down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this 2nd half.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. In the clear at the 25. And that'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Bama. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Back in motion now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the two-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
Texas offense comes back out on the field. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with me.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He's running out of time here. Fires it on the move. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll try the ground game here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help us to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. Got to call the plays at second and 8. That's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The pocket breaking down. Incomplete with his hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Looks to the left, pass caught. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Pressure is coming. Has the first, still on the move. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll toss it to the right side. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, tied. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers.
Here we go. Two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another SEC team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. The turn begins inside the 10. Quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. The Longhorns will have to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. And here comes the punter onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. And the ball rolls down.
A fumble on the punt return, and now some new life to this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
And the quarterback just takes a knee here. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner brought down by the coverage team. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback just takes a knee here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He fakes it, now looks to throw. And the fake does not work, doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. A momentum-changing play.
Oh, wow, Chris. The return unit was ready for that one. We talk a lot about the importance of special teams, and it shows up right here. A nice fake call, but they were ready for it. And they did a great job of sniffing it out and preventing the first.
And it's a kneel down. Important 2nd down play coming up. The quarterback just kneels down. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. And the offense just takes a knee here. Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. It's a fake. Looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Cannot even make it back to the line. The return team does a great job snuffing it out and stopping him.
Chris, that's not exactly how they're anticipating this fake would go. While it's easy to say, if you're going to throw it, just leave your quarterback and the offense out there. But there is an element of surprise that plays into any good fake punt. It just didn't work out this time.
Here's the second down play. The ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the quarterback will take a knee. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. The Longhorns will have to punt this one away. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. The offense will just take a knee. Second down play coming up. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Not going to run another play. Quarterback kneels down and they head to the locker room. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the second half. Texas. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
First, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
Got to say, I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know what they're seeing that we're not seeing. Send the field goal team out here now. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas. And that will give them the lead now.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. After scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Tide offense onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught quickly. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down mark. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Murphy. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's second down after that completion. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first set of downs for this offense. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. He hands it to the back. Bites off the defender. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Handoff in a single back formation. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper, and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Well, he never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the run, he'll let it go. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game. Still losing by 11. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, of course, I think back all the years of Texas football going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Longhorns are going to cash in here in the red zone. He's going to take off. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Texas. And they'll set up for the PAT. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
They make the extra point, the trail 21-10.
Texas, 21, Alabama, 10.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got room to run. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Now that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas, 28, Alabama, Texas, 10.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a huge game by the offense to grab momentum heading into the final quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Grab down the middle. It's strong. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. He's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Alabama 16.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll use the ground game here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to put...
And it's home in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Pass rush closing in. The receiver grabs it. And they'll get him down that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That pass is caught.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of...
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Oh, and the football comes out. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Clicking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Second down after that previous play. Going with the old counter run here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Longhorns will have first and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Oh, the defense lost the edge of the defense. Good job of going with that touch pass, kind of a jet sweep to get out on the perimeter and let this receiver show what he can do with that kind of speed.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Looking for 6. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? Dumps it down to the back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So,
oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it, you're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
16. Texas.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. Checks this down to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The completion makes it 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Pitch caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Defense is coming after him. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
It's just the middle who gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Now, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Longhorns offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Doesn't get rid of the ball, trying for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Powering through the defender. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, we're going to throw it. Using his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day,
down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game, but how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense.
Touchdown, tie. This offense really clicking.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Alabama, 29.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaks free. You make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys to go out there and leave no doubt. He said mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.